So today we'll be discussing players who y'all wrote off, but they ain't right back. This is football players who I still believe in. First player we're gonna start off with is Ronaldo. Now let's be real. Let's keep it a stack for a second. Y'all really telling me Ronaldo can't play in Europe? Are you really telling me Ronaldo can't go out there in the Premier League and do what Liam Delap is doing? So a whole lot of nothing? Listen, I'm an Arsenal fan, but let's list out all the great shit Gyökeres does real quick. Alright, now that we got past that, I think this kind of proves my point. What can't Ronaldo do in the Premier League that all these strikers are doing? There's nothing. Now notice I didn't even say he was going to be good. I didn't say he was going to be the top goal scorer or whatever crazy shit he said in that last interview. But he is delusional. More delusional than KSI. I remember he said he makes good music. There's no way you believe that. Despite Ronaldo talking like Homelander and Piers Morgan, aka The Deep, just deep throating his shit the whole time, I actually do agree with the concept that he can return to Europe even at his ancient age at 57. This isn't even so much of, oh, Ronaldo still got it, as it's more so just the state of strikers right now. Because I've seen him in Portugal. He's holding that squad back, I'm not gonna lie. But they too scared to bench him. This is more so about just the state of strikers as a whole. I just think the position is kind of weak right now. Gun to the back of your head, name me 5 elite goal scorers from the striker position. Yeah, it got real shaky after Haaland and Kane, didn't it? Next up, Rodrygo. Listen, I know Rodrigo hasn't scored a goal since the Declaration of Independence. Me and Rodrigo have the same amount of goals this season. Instead of coming to Arsenal and being a part of something special, he chose to stay at Real Madrid and be a cuck and watch 8 different dudes give his position strokes while he's playing right bench. That was his decision. And ultimately it has led to him not getting many minutes at all, which we knew was going to happen, while also when he does get minutes, it's mostly out of position. We know he favors the left, but he hasn't played off the left in like 8 years. But I still believe there's quality there. Now, not 100 million of quality, whatever the fuck Real Madrid was trying to ask for over the summer, they were smoking crack. But I do believe that there's a really good player in there. How you asking for 100 million and he don't even play? You telling us he's ass. You don't even want to play him, but then you like, nah, 100 mil. That makes no sense. I think Real Madrid is just a really bad situation for him. And I think if he came to a team like Arsenal, I'm not even joking, I think he could flourish. I remember people telling me he was better than Bukayo Saka a few years ago. Come over here and show it. I think ultimately Real Madrid just have a really bad fit. Which actually brings us to our next player.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
Vinicius Jr. I still think Vini got it. I know a lot of people have been writing him off. He obviously didn't have a great season last year, and this season, he hasn't scored in like 10 games. After he lost the Ballon d'Or, he was talking about, I'ma do it times 10. His dumbass don't know math. He's doing it minus 10. There's of course been rumors about him leaving Real Madrid, which I think is honestly just in the best interest of the club. I think they need to shift Mbappe back to left wing, get a real striker, and let Vini go. His wages are insane, and I don't even think he likes Xabi Alonso at all. Every time Xabi Alonso makes a sub, Vini, you can see him on the sideline talking about some, oh, so we really not trying to win for real because Fran Garcia is coming on. I wonder how Fran Garcia feels about that. Like, damn, motherfucker, you didn't even give me a chance. This is a Ballon d'Or level talent. And I still believe that talent is absolutely in there and can be extrapolated in the right situation. He should have a Ballon d'Or for real, but y'all wanted to give it to Rodri because of his consistency in the league versus Stoke and Leeds versus a UCL match winner. I can never imagine this in the NBA where it's like KD is in the MVP race and it's like, yeah, KD's cool, but I don't know. Draymond Green, look at all those screens he be setting. Like, bro, stop it. And I'm not trying to hear, oh, but it was an international tournament year, the Euros. He wasn't the best player, that was Yamolini. And he wasn't the best midfielder, that was Fabian Ruiz. Sorry. Next player, Odegaard. Now I know a lot of people have lost complete faith in Odegaard. Even Arsenal fans, they want our captain gone, but I still believe, okay? He's just been out with injury a ton this season, but every time he's come back and played, he's looked amazing, all those short cameos. Versus Villa, he was our best player. The past 2 seasons have been mid. I'm not gonna lie, but he still has an eye for pass that no one else in the squad has. Even Eze, even Saka, they look like fucking Stevie Wonder compared to the passes that Odegaard is capable of picking out. I personally think the biggest issue is the strikers he's played with. He looked at his best when he was playing with Gabriel Jesus, and ever since Gabriel Jesus' knees were made out of paper mache and he can't play anymore, since then he's played with Mikel Merino and Kai Havertz in front of him. Both two players who want to drop into the same position and occupy the same spaces as him. I actually think Odegaard would look amazing and like himself again if he got to play with Gyökeres, but he just hasn't because they've both been hurt. Someone like him who wants to stretch the defense and actually run and pin back center backs could pair really well with Odegaard, and I think this season we'll see that. And based on all his cameos, he's looked great, and I believe in him. I think he should stay at the club. I don't want him going anywhere. I don't think Eze's our new 10. Shift him out to left wing. The next one I got is Paul Pogba. I believe that Paul Pogba will make the France squad. There's rumors that if he has a good League One campaign, he can make the squad, and I believe he'll do it. Pogba's only 32. That isn't that old for real. And if you really think about it, he's basically played like 2 games a season since he joined Man United. So he practically got the legs of like a 19-year-old. Yamal probably logged more minutes than him already. That quality just doesn't leave you. And if he goes on France on the international level, where he links up with his best buddy Mbappe, all he's gonna have to do is chuck fucking Mbappe down there somewhere balls. And that's all he gotta do. And he could do that. You telling me he can't pick out a pass anymore?
Come on! Yes! Come on!
Come on, man. Just because he was doing crack and steroids or whatever, he can't pick out a pass. He still could do all that shit. Not to mention, they said if you have a good Uber Eats League campaign, Rodwave's dream by the way, and that league is for straight stat padding, he's probably gonna have 20 GA by 3 games. Like, there's food over there. The last one I had is Rashford. This one's kind of cheating, so I'm only going to mention it briefly because Rashford kind of has gone to Barcelona and resurged his career, but I saw this from Villa. Like, when he was with Villa on loan, I instantly knew, oh, okay, this is not a Marcus Rashford problem. This is a Man United problem. I wanted him at Arsenal. I'm not even going to lie to you. Think about it. Back then, we still had Marta Smelly. Now we have other options. Trossard been hooping as they've been hooping, so I'm cool off Rashford. He making like 80 million a year anyways. But it's a Man United problem. It's not a Rashford problem. I still believe Rashford has the talent, has the ability to be one of the best left wings in the world, just like he was in 2021. I believe he could still replicate that, and we're seeing it at Barcelona. The only issue is they have Rafinha, so he's not going to really get the full expression, the full minutes that maybe he deserves, because ultimately he will have to either share those minutes, hit the bench, or play like striker, which is not his natural position. But yeah, Marcus Rashford is that guy.
Con Leo Messi. Bueno, Leo, quedaste un poco caliente por el final.
¿Qué mira, bobo? ¿Qué mira, bobo? Anda para allá, bobo. Anda para allá.
Tranquilo, tranquilo.